Winfield Generals. Leading off, playing left field, number 5, Cruz Davis. Batting second, the catcher, number 3, Grayson Downey. Batting third, playing second base, number 4, Jared Miller. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 8, Brody Ilderton. Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 9, Blake Withrow. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 7, Oscar Blackwell. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 12, Ian Cox. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 6, Lucas Paul. Batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 2, Owen Taylor. And playing right field, number 11, Cody Green. Head coach of the Generals is Will Isaacs, assisted by Jay Cox, Nathan Gaynor, Sam Riggs, and Greg Starcher.
Officials for tonight's game, behind the plate, Tyler Purdue. At first, Bob Wyford. And the crew chief, Ron Reynolds. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Now batting for Chapmanville.
Testing. Not sure if we're live, but
Altizer.
kind of looks like we are. All right, we're joining you in action here, General Stadium. Blake Withrow on the mound for Winfield. Struck out the first batter, number 1, Jacob Vance. Up to bat now for Chapmanville, number 3, Archer Altizer. He's the left fielder. Currently seeing 2-ball, 2-strike count. He goes down with strike 3. 2 down for the Generals here in the top of the first inning.
Now for the Tigers, the second baseman, number 26, Braxton Kirk.
We're kind of working off of some interesting microphones tonight, but as you probably heard in the background, the voice of the Generals calling out number 26, Braxton Kirk. He's the starting second baseman. He's down early, 0-1. Blake misses outside the high fastball. Just a bit outside that time. Pushes the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here at the top of the first. No score so far. I'm joined here by Ryan Walker and Al Beazle. Kirk fouls that one off. Count is now full. Again, no score here. Top of the first. My color guys are shy. First game. Oh, Blake gets him with an inside pitch. Rings him up on a 3-2 count.
Quick work at Chapmanville on the top of the first.
Well, this is an important game for Winfield. It's a regional game. Winfield lost to Chapmanville at Chapmanville a couple weeks ago, I believe. Kind of a stunning loss. Their record, if I'm not mistaken, is something like 5-10, 5-9. They're 5-9 on the season. Winfield's been having a good season. Kind of an uncharacteristic loss.
But south of Walmart, out on Quarter G, you never know what's going to happen.
South of Walmart, is that a location?
That's a location. South of Walmart on Quarter G, you get down there, you have no idea.
I know in basketball, you go down that south of Walmart, you're down 10 when you enter the gym.
100%.
Sounds a little biased, I don't know.
You've never been south of the Walmart, Al.
We can go around the horn. We got Cruz Davis leading off for the Generals. He's starting in left field. Grayson Downey's batting in second position. He's playing catcher. Jared Miller is playing second base, batting third. Big Brody Ilderton in the cleanup position, playing first base. As we mentioned earlier, Blake Withrow pitching, batting fifth. Austin Blackwell, anchor over there at third base, batting sixth. Ian Cox in center field, batting seventh. Lucas Hall DHing tonight. He's DHing for Cody Green, who's playing right field. And then we have Owen Taylor playing shortstop and batting ninth. Cruz Davis will start off the Generals here. Bottom of the first inning. Pitcher for Chapmanville is number 2, Zeke Tiller. He misses high with a fastball on the first pitch of the game. Cruz goes ahead 1-0. Swing and a miss from Davis.
He was going for that one, wasn't he?
High inside fastball. He swung out of his shoes, didn't he, Al?
Yeah, he did.
Jason turned it like
Cruz swings at a breaking ball there and misses. He goes down 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch.
It was. It kind of fell off the
Caught
table
him
there,
off
didn't
guard,
it?
so.
Cruz Davis
stays hot.
hit.
Stays hot in the leadoff spot.
I'm not sure who's. Jay texted us earlier, I believe, didn't he? Some averages. I know Cruz Davis has got to be up there in the batting average category, but Cruz sent a base hit there between shortstop and third. He's now on as a base runner here in the top, or excuse me, in the bottom of the first. Brayson Downey up the bat for Winfield.
He's leading the team in batting average, hitting .447 on the season.
.447. Cruz gets a healthy lead over there at first. Breaking ball.
Good play by the catcher there.
Misses low. Brayson's up in the count early, 1-0. Nobody out here, bottom of the first. No score.
Cruz
Inside
goes
pitch.
on the pitch.
You got a great
Takes
jump
second.
on that.
Not even close.
The pitch was in there for a strike. I don't know what he threw. It kind of looked like a knuckle.
Not a lot of velocity.
Not a lot. Counts even at 1-1. Cruz Davis now standing on second. Covered there by the shortstop. He retreats the pitch. High and a little inside. Brayson goes up 2-1. Pitcher checking for the sign. Catcher not showing early. Brayson hits one to third. He watches Cruz. Throws to first. He pulled off the bag, but they said he got him.
You might want to check that.
Generals, number 4, Jared Miller.
Oh, but
It looked like he pulled his foot.
I agree. It looked like he pulled. Bob was over there, said he got him.
We got a new first base coach tonight. Jay's out of town. Greg Starcher's manning first base for the evening.
So I noticed that first base was played way better tonight than
It
in
looked like
normal
it.
nights.
That might be why Cruz got to second.
Yeah, and Cruz is standing on third now. I'm not sure that happens if Jay Cox is here.
You guys are brutal.
Another base hit down the line. Jared Miller up the bat. That will score Cruz Davis, and Winfield will go up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. First pitch swinging. I like it because typically I think that's the best pitch of the at bat. Would you agree, Al?
Yeah, Taylor, he threw a breaking ball, and he just hung in there and didn't commit early and waited on it. Drilled it to left field.
Brody Ilderton
Good
to
hit.
clean up the bat. Jared Miller now standing on first. Another healthy lead. Dives back.
Wore that one in the ribs.
Did he?
Yes.
Let's get him in the ribs.
Yes.
Good.
Oh.
He's not going to rub it.
He's looking to steal here. He's taking off. There he goes.
Jared goes. Inside pitch. Throws down. Way high. Jared's in there safe at second base. Another stolen base. That's 2 stolen bases for Winfield here in the first inning alone. Did he rub it, Ron? Did you see?
He didn't. He doesn't. Share that bruise off later to his friends.
Brody's up early. 1-0. Brody in the cleanup spot. Pitcher checking back at second. Jared with a nice lead. Brody pops it up, down first base line, and out of play foul. So that'll even the count 1-1.
Brody needs to be patient here. We're not trying to mix the pitches up on him.
He's got a runner in scoring position, Jared Miller. Pitcher's ready. Checking second, comes to home. High and inside. Brody watches it. That pushes the count to 2-1. We do have one out here in the bottom of the first. That was Brayson Downey thrown out, but he advanced the runner to third, which allowed Cruz to easily score on that base hit by Jared Miller. Brody's up. What's he looking for here, Al?
Well, he's just got to be patient. He's not throwing a lot of strikes. Zeke Tiller, he's not against Brody, he's not, but 3 balls, 1 strike. I got to think he's going to try to get one across the plate. That's where Brody can just tattoo it.
He's probably sitting fastball right here, right?
No
Sitting
question.
red.
There you go.
Brody tattoos it right up the middle for a nice base hit.
Waving
That
Jared
should score
around.
Jared Miller. No.
Stop him at third. Jared held up, make sure the ball got down.
Number 9.
Probably a smart play, especially with one out.
1 out. Don't want to get second out at the plate. We've got a big inning brewing.
We now have Blake Withrow batting in 5th position. The big lefty. Typically, it seems like if Blake hits it, it's going somewhere far. He's a big hitter typically. He's got a very closed up stance. Y'all notice that?
Yes.
Very closed. And he hits it to right field as a left-handed batter. He gets what
That's
looked
a
like
delayed steal.
Yeah, delayed steal. Brody's now standing at second. Blake watched that one, probably on the take, right?
Absolutely.
How do you approach this if you're Chapmanville, Ryan?
Corners in, try to hold the runner.
Here's the pitch, right down the middle. Blake. Oh, I don't know. They say they got him. The pitcher came over, covered first. First baseman made the play. They threw Blake out at first, but it still scores a run. And Brody Ilderton is now standing at third.
That's a good play by the pitcher Tiller for Chapmanville. He got over there quick.
Yeah.
It was a
I didn't
great
think he was
play.
going to make it.
It's close.
Very close. Bob's not giving friendly Winfield calls here.
I think he was out.
He probably was out. Bob would appreciate me messing with him a little bit. High inside fastball here to Austin Blackwell. Austin is batting in the 6th position, plays third base. Austin's turned into quite a pitcher this year. Pitched a dandy of a game the other night against Catholic. Fouls one straight back, right off of the new wrestling roof.
Handcuffed him there. It was an inside pitch. He couldn't open up quick enough.
I know Austin's been working on his stance this year. He had some trouble throwing that front foot out a lot in years past.
Cue shot.
And so they opened up his stance a little bit, and that forces him to step to the ball. He fouls that one off. He's down early here. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. But he's got Brody standing on third. A base hit here scores another run.
Look for a waste pitch here.
Gonna try to get him to chase.
For a breaking ball. Got him to pop up. That could be
That's
trouble.
danger. Up, drops.
Nobody's
That
covering
drops.
second. Good heads up.
Heads up, base running to Austin Blackwell. That will probably go down as an error, but a who on, I don't know. But it, would you
Think
count
so?
that as? I don't
That's
know.
an error.
hit.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody touched
Nobody
it.
touched it.
Good thing I'm not running Game Changer. So that drops in for a hit just behind second base. There were 3 Chapmanville defenders there. None of them got it. Brody scores. It's 3-0 now, Winfield.
Who do you give the air to?
We now have Ian Cox up. Ian's our center fielder.
Leading the team in stolen bases this year. Heard one of the Chapmanville moms say it was because his dad's the first base coach.
That's probably accurate.
So is it Ian take his athletic ability from his mom?
Mom.
His mother.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah. There's no athletic ability in the Cox family.
Okay.
It's all on Micah's side of the family.
So Jay's working. He's not turkey hunting. Are we sure about that?
That's what we're told. What we believe, not sure. Ian's down 0-1 here. Gets another high fastball. He fouls it off again. He's down 0-2 now with Winfield here up 3-0.
He was late on that. He might have been thinking he was going to get him a curveball on that. But he was a little late.
Okay, you're calling pitches right now, Al. What are you calling?
I'm calling a waste pitch. I'm not throwing a curveball. I'm going to try to get him on the outside, make him chase a little bit. Or high. Go a high ball. Oh, he's got him.
We got him.
Oh, he got him.
So Austin Blackwell tried to steal third. Ian took the high
To the
pitch
Generals, 3 runs.
for a
on
ball,
4
but they
hits.
throw down and get Austin out at third, and that will end the first inning. Your score, Winfield 3, Chapmanville 0. Second inning, number 13, Peyton Dingus, right fielder. Blake comes in with a outside fastball for strike one. He's up early. Same pitch. Dingus swings and misses, up 0-2.
He's got some good movement on his fastball tonight.
Brings that one inside, and it is hit to center field. Ian Cox settles under it, makes the catch for out number 1 here in the top of the second inning.
Now batting for the Tigers, the first baseman, number 34, David Browning.
Up to bat for Chapmanville, Browning. Blake comes a little inside, but the fastball. Strike one. Hit sharply to the shortstop. Owen Taylor there. Throws a bouncing ball to first base, but effective. Out number 2.
Was that planned?
I think it was planned, yeah.
Looked like it.
Hayden Akers.
Using the turf to his advantage.
Out to bat for Chapmanville's number 8, Caden Akers. If we were on a major broadcast, we'd have some stats for you as far as his batting average and where he likes to hit the ball. And all I really know is he plays catcher. And he's from Chapmanville. Blake misses way outside.
You got on mute. Jay said you can't.
Blake comes inside, misses 3-0. Nah, that's on Game Changer. Another outside pitch, but that one lands in there for strike one here.
We're back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're trying to figure this out as we go.
2 strikes. Nope, excuse me. The 3-1 pitch misses outside.
Chapmanville, the designated hitter, number 6, Johnny Farley.
Blake walks his first batter of the game. Winfield up 3-0 here in the top of the second, 2 outs. Have a pinch runner here. Excuse me, probably a courtesy runner since that's the catcher. Number 30. I'll catch his name here in a second. Number 30, Preston Rohr. Blake misses high for ball 1. 2 outs, top of the second. Winfield up 3-0. 4 hits in that first inning. Blake comes a little bit more inside. Strike 1.
Missed high and in there and go. They would count the 2-1.
Brushes him back a smidge there, didn't he?
A little chin music.
Blake says, that's my play.
Set him up for that pitch. Back him up off the plate at the chin. Hit the outside corner with the fastball.
It's always good to have a lefty pitching and hold them runners over there.
Neutralizes the running game for sure.
Called strike 3, and that will end the inning.
4 batters and 3 outs for the Generals.
It's Blake's 4th strikeout of the game. He's dealing early.
Blake is pitching well tonight. We enter the second half of the second inning. Winfield up 3-0.
Winfield fans, every town. Those tabs have real value.
Someone can get the
Over course of the season. We're reminded that
We're getting ready to turn on the lights here at General Stadium. This season will be the last for these lights. These old, kind of crappy lights. The kids say it's kind of hard to see on the field. Has Lucas ever said that to you? He says that all the time. Hard to see out there, but Winfield's getting new LED lights. They started the installation on the football field currently. They'll move to the soccer field. I think it's already underway as well. Then, of course, after softball and baseball seasons are over, they'll move over here and we'll get new LED lights here. And hopefully a new breaker panel, because that one gets awful warm. Awful warm. I'd like to say hello to our buddy Jay, who is in Nashville, I believe, doing some work, some training, listening live. He might be the only one listening live to us right now.
Sent a picture, shirt and tie. He looks kind of sad, although he's got a bunch of ribbons. It seems he's pretty successful within the company.
Well, his son Ian is at the bat now. Ian ended the last inning due to an out on the base pass. Austin Blackwell was caught stealing third. What do you think about that call, Al?
Stealing third?
Stealing third there. We had 2 outs. I mean, I know Coach likes to steal.
Early.
Yeah, you didn't give anything up there.
Oh,
Ian bunts right
bunt.
down first. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Got it.
That's a base hit. Ian gets there.
That was executed perfect.
Nice bunt by Ian. The pitcher got there quick. Makes the underhand toss, but not in time.
No one was expecting that. First baseman never moved.
Never moved. Now we have number 6, Lucas Hall, the designated hitter. Lucas is on a bit of a heater, isn't he?
Yes, the second on the team in batting average at 444.
444, not bad.
Definitely the guy you want up right now with somebody on base.
Lucas is a sophomore. Plays outfield, and Al was right. Ian went on first pitch. He slides in there safe. Another stolen base for Winfield. Lucas is up 1-0 in the count. Lucas is quite the golfer, I can attest. Such a golfer that he's challenged me to some money games here recently. Right in front of his parents, too. They didn't even seem to mind.
They've seen you golf.
There's some confidence there, yeah. There's some confidence. Swing and a miss by Lucas. Evens the count at 1-1. Nobody out. Ian Cox in scoring position, standing at second base. He gets a healthy lead, being held by both second and short. Short gets back into position, now second as well. Ian, another really healthy lead.
Smart base running there.
Smart base running by Ian, that's for sure. Lucas is thrown out by the shortstop, but he moves Ian over to third. And now only one out here in the bottom of the second. The ninth batter, Owen Taylor, will come to bat for Winfield with Ian Cox standing on third.
Chapmanville's staying back. They're not protecting against the run.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I know it's early, but try to keep this thing from getting out of hand.
Brayson Downey leads the team in batting average. I think Lucas was second. Ian Cox leads the team in on-base confidence.
And stolen bases.
He's got 12 stolen bases on the year, now 13. Owen's looking at a 1-0 count here. Pitcher misses a little high and outside. Pushes the count to 2-0. Cruz Davis waiting on deck. Owen hits one sharply to shortstop. Excuse me. He throws Owen out at first base, but not before the run scores. Ian Cox comes home and makes the ball game 4-0 Winfield. Bottom of the second. That is, excuse me, 2 outs now for Chapmanville, and we have Cruz Davis up with nobody on.
See if Cruz can get us started here again. It's a little 2-out rally going.
How many times in your all's careers, coaching and playing baseball, have things come unraveled with 2 outs?
Well, I've seen it. The teams that we've played have unraveled with 2 outs for sure.
Oh.
Saw a team unravel in Tennessee when the boys
Was that when you got kicked out?
When the boys
Or
were
the
9.
Game after you got kicked out.
That was
That was
the
the game
game
I
you
got
got
kicked
kicked
out.
out. Yeah.
Boys
You got
were
kicked
9.
out twice. Which one are we talking
I
about?
only left once. Boys were 9, came back, scored 7 runs with 2 outs in the bottom of the last inning. Beat a team from Virginia that didn't go over well with that redneck community.
Cruz Davis up to bat for Winfield, looking at a 1-1 count here. 2 outs. Gets one down the middle, misses, fouls it off.
Took a healthy cut there.
Yeah, he was going for it.
Shortstop playing Cruz for a heavy pull here, leaving the middle wide open. I wonder how much the shadows setting in affect the batter coming out of the light into the dark.
Oh, right off the end of the bat and over onto the batting cage there on the left side down third base line. Cruz is now down 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's over by the building that we have all the parts to that we need to get erected. If you'd like to make a donation to Winfield Baseball, it'd be gladly accepted right now. We need to get that building up.
We definitely do. It is amazing the amount of work the senior parents have put into a building that they're never going to get to use.
Never see.
As a parent with a kid coming up, I appreciate that. 1-2 pitch. Misses way outside. And Zeke Tiller already at 33 pitches here in the second inning. Even count here with Cruz, 2-2. Tries again outside and misses. Pushes the count full.
Zeke's been dealing with crowded bases all night.
Winfield's already got 5 hits here in the second inning. There's been many games in the past when that's been for a whole game. Tries the breaking ball, misses high.
This is a surprise call, full count.
Number 3, Grayson.
Make him put it in play. Let your defense work.
As Brayson Downey comes to bat here for Winfield, with Cruz now standing on first. What would you call it there, Al?
Fastball. Let your defense work.
Shortstop still shaded way
get out of
over.
this inning.
Looking for him in the pool.
Attempted pickoff back there for Cruz Davis, but he gets back safely. Got the best hitter on the team now. My guess is he's going to get a call. He's going to get a take signal here. They're going to get Cruz to second. Scoring position for Brayson. He's going to be counted on for another big base hit. He's been clutch all year. High.
Pitch
High
there
pitch.
was almost behind Downey.
About took his head off, and Cruz Davis gets the stolen base. He's now in scoring position.
Generals must have seen something down in Chapmanville when they played last time, because they're running all over this sketcher.
Really are. 1-0 pitch. Brayson Downey up to bat. Misses outside. Not a lot of velocity there, is there?
It's wearing down.
Brayson's up 2-0 now. The Jersey Mike subs, huge billboard glaring in the outfield, just begging Brayson to pop one off of it. Pitches behind Downey.
It's 2 in this at bat behind him.
3-0 count. All right. When
Green
you were coaching, I know you were a green light guy. Ryan was a take guy.
It just depends on the situation. I mean, it's early. You're up 4-0. Give him the green light. Let's go.
9-year-olds with a green light. You don't know what you're going to get.
I still give him the green light.
Cruz off on the
scoring.
pitch.
Oh, good jump. Gets to third. And Brayson also gets the walk. So now runners at the corners with Jared Miller up.
Batting for the Generals, number 4, Jared Miller.
So Davis he's kind of like Case was. He's got the green light. If he thinks he can make that steal, which he did,
Right.
he does that on his own, I'm sure. I don't think he got that call. I think he did that all on his own.
Okay.
We're in the second inning. Cruz already got 3 stolen bases.
Courtesy runner in for Brayson Downey, number 22, Levi Crago. There is a meeting at the mound. Zeke Tiller's now at 40 pitches, and we're not out of the second inning. I think, guys, if I'm speaking for Winfield, this is what they probably expected when they went down to Chapmanville. And they didn't get it last time. Didn't hit. Not effective at the plate. Didn't run the bases well, if I remember what I was told. Just an all-around poor game. Poor performance by Winfield.
Lost 3-4 down there. Already got 4 runs this evening, so we're already going in the right direction. Walked a lot of kids last time when we were down there. We walked 8 kids. That's tough to overcome.
Jared Miller up to bat. He's a 1-for-1 on the evening. He takes ball 1. Oh, and we tried to steal.
The coach for
And-
Winfield doesn't look like he.
I don't know what just happened there, but typically that's defensive indifference, and they just let him steal. But they didn't do it this time.
Looked like a delayed steal. He wasn't in a hurry.
It did look like a delayed steal. Daggone.
Brutal way to end the inning with 3-hole hitter up, 2 runners on base.
Jared's 1-for-1 on the evening and an opportunity to knock another one in. Daggone. Well, that wasn't good. We're going to take a little break. Be back shortly. All right, we're back here, top of the third. Chapmanville trails Winfield 0-4. Blake Withrow pitching a Jim Dandy here for the Generals.
Withrow's got some good velocity tonight. His fastball's coming across, moving well. There's another one. Was that in the dirt?
That was a little bit low. He missed.
Turf, I should say.
First one was across the middle, strike one swinging. Second one missed. He's got an even count, 1-1. Gets the kid to swing on that one too.
Change up there.
Change up, yeah. Dropped on him. Blake's up 1 ball, 2 strikes here. His team up 4-0. Ooh, where did that miss?
Maybe low.
Gosh.
Look good.
That evens the count at 2-2.
Just tough pitch to take there with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and down goes number 2.
Now batting for the Tigers.
That's Zeke Tiller, the pitcher.
Isaac Walters.
So, do you like to throw down to first base after a strikeout? I'm old school. I like third base.
You like that?
Oh, no,
You like
I don't
third base?
Oh, yeah. I don't like first base.
You guys are about those unwritten rules, aren't you?
Big time under it.
Ryan, what was it you said? It never goes to first base? Is that what you said, Ryan, last
You
time?
go around the horn and don't throw it to the first baseman.
As Blake misses on the outside. Count is 1-0. 1 out here, top of the third. Winfield leading 4-0. I'd like people to comment on that. Chopper to Miller at second base. He comes up on it, makes the play, throws over to Brody Ilderton for out number 2.
Now
Here in the top of the third.
The leadoff, number 1, Jacob Vance.
Chapmanville gets back to the top of their lineup. Jacob Vance, their shortstop. Excuse me, go ahead, Al.
Sorry. Vance is the one that pitched against Winfield at Chapmanville.
Is that right?
Yeah. Struck out 11.
Apparently quite a good pitcher. Fouls that one off of Brayson Downey. He goes down early.
I think it came off the turf and hit him in the elbow.
Blake comes inside with the same pitch. Vance fouls it straight back. And he's now down 0-2. He's 0 for 1 on the night. Shoot. Currently, everybody's 0 for on the Chapmanville team. Blake Withrow is also at 40 pitches, which is pretty surprising, honestly.
40 pitches and 24 strikes. That's pretty good.
Not bad. Vance gets that one out to left field, and it's caught there by Cruz Davis for out number 3.
That's another 1-2-3 inning for the Generals.
So, he's only walked 1. Only once has he gone without a 1-2-3 inning so far. And your score remains Winfield 4, Chapmanville 0. We'll take a break. Jay's listening at a conference with an earbud in.
Not paying attention.
Not
to
paying
his
attention
job
at all. No.
That's okay.
At all.
He might be a little salty because his buddy killed a bird this morning.
Ooh.
So,
Well, he posted-
Jay had to work.
Jay posted a sad picture with holding a cup of coffee in a hotel today that said he missed the birds.
Who killed a bird?
Ilderton did.
Ilderton got one?
Yeah.
Was he in Virginia again?
don't
No, I
know.
think West Virginia opened up today, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
So I'd say Jay's a little salty right now.
I'm a little tired, Al. You and I went and hit Edgewood.
I got a bunch of ticks on my leg. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
where
that's
all you
weird.
hit all those balls
That's
over into
weird.
the weeds, Al. Al's on a heater here lately on the golf course where he's played the last 5 rounds, probably lost 40 balls. It's becoming an expensive hobby.
Luckily, we were
I
given
went
a
to-
bunch of free balls today.
That's nice.
So-
I
went to Walmart and got a bunch of top flights.
I gave him a dozen when we went to the beach and played.
That wasn't enough.
He lost those the first round.
He took his shoes off and rolled up his pants today and got in the pond finding balls.
He's been carrying a ball retriever around with him for years. I see why now.
Okay, that's enough.
Trying to offset the cost. Trish has asked him.
All right. We're now in the bottom of the third. Winfield leading 4-0. Jared Miller's up for the Generals. Jared is 1 for 1 on the evening. But that is the second, I believe it's the second inning we've ended this evening on the base paths.
Yep.
Not how you want to end an inning.
Especially last inning with your 3-hole hitter up.
Right? Jared fouls that one straight back. He's down early. 0-1. Still have Tiller pitching.
When you're up 4-0, you can be a little aggressive. In them tight games like that, you got to tighten stuff like you just can't make mistakes like that.
Tiller's now at 42 pitches. Yeah, those kind of mistakes are going to bite us at the end of the year if we're not careful. Jared watches one on the outside corner for strike 2.
It was Zach that got the bird today, not Josh. Jay's still salty. Now it's Zach.
It's a shame that Jay's never killed a bird before. Oh, fouled and tipped into the glove for out number 1.
Now batting for the Generals, number 8.
That was a very unlucky occurrence there for Jared. That brings up Big Brody Miller, or excuse me, Brody Miller. Brody Ilderton.
Well, Jay just looks so happy in that picture, doesn't he?
Doesn't he look thrilled?
What is wrong with him?
He's got that earbud in. He knows what's going on.
I don't even know how he's listening to us. He's too busy texting us and sending us pictures.
I'm telling you, he's salty.
He is
Salty dog.
Breaking ball misses inside for ball 1.
Brady looked like he was trying to wear that one.
He
Maybe
did.
a little flap of the elbow there trying to catch that as it went by.
You'll be proud. Case Wells, Al, threw his elbow out and tried to get hit the other night, and the umpire caught him on it and wouldn't let him take his base, but then he got hit in the rear end, so he ended up getting hit by pitch anyways. Brody is 1 for 1 on the night. I believe he's got a big RBI or 2.
He's leading the team in RBIs this year with 17.
No, you know what? He doesn't. Hit deep to left. Is that going to get down? It does. That's fair. That is going to be an easy stand-up double for Brody Ilderton. Man, he about put that one out. That one sounded good off the bat. It bounced, about maybe 3 or 4 feet from the wall.
What is that down?
Left corner.
320? 330?
Hit it about 315. He needed about 10 more feet to get it over.
That'd have been out of some ballparks. We were up in Ripley the other night. It
That
was
would have been
310
out.
down the left field line. That definitely would have been gone in the street.
Blake Withrow up now for the Generals. 1 out here. Brody Ilderton standing in scoring position at second. Ripped through the gap between first and second, and that will score Brody Ilderton. The throw to the catcher. Blake stretches it to a double. Very effective base running, very effective hitting. Great play all around by everybody involved there.
Number 7.
Puts Winfield up 5-0 here in the bottom of the third. Number 33, Westfall, I believe, checks in as a courtesy runner for Blake Withrow.
Runner for the pitcher, number 33, Ethan Westfall.
I was right, Ethan Westfall. Now we have Austin Blackwell up to bat for the Generals. Austin is also 1 for 1 on the night. 1 RBI. Open stance as we talked about. Rips one up the middle. That's going to be a base. Oh, no, that's not a base hit. Nice play by the shortstop. For out number 2, Westfall advances to third on the throw.
The Generals, number 12, Ian.
And now we have Ian Cox up to bat. Ian, one of the 4 starting seniors.
As Ian comes up the bat, we get some bad news from the Cox family. Benji texts in, and Jay's cousin Donald killed a bird too. So Jay is just birdless. Here we are on the first day of the season.
Is Ian going to bunt? Is this going to be a squeeze? Man,
2
that'd
outs.
be nice.
Be a bold move with 2 outs.
Tiller misses high for ball 1. 2 outs. Coach has been known to bunt at any time, anywhere, under any circumstance. 2 strikes, it doesn't matter. He'll bunt. Ian with the rip in the gap, gets down for the base hit. What happened? They called a balk.
We get the run there, but Ian's got to come
give
back.
him
They're
the
going to take his
base hit.
single off.
That was an RBI single.
Run scores.
Well,
Catcher didn't hear the balk call. He's trying to get him to throw Ian out at first as he's standing in the batter's box with his bat.
Ian had a base hit there.
RBI.
Man standing on third. That was an RBI, and they take it away from him because they called a balk. So the run still scores. It's now 6-0, but Ian's still up to bat. Let's hit it again, Ian. Same spot. That worked well that time. Tiller misses high on Ian. Pushes the count to 2-0. 2 outs. Glad we turned the lights on when we did. There's another base hit. Same spot, opposite side. Ian hits it in the gap between.
Oh, he's trying it. He's going.
He did. Oh, my gosh. Ian stretched a normal single into a double there. That was fantastic awareness. If Jay's standing at first, coaching first base, he holds him. That doesn't happen. Guaranteed.
Greg had double on his mind the whole way.
Guaranteed.
So Jay almost.
He would have cost him a double. And of course, that goes against his slugging percentage. Yeah.
Here we are back with Lucas Hall up the bat, swinging the hot bat.
Oh, cuts that one a little inside. It jammed him. He fouls it back over the third base line, out of bounds. Out of play, I should say. I said out of bounds. I still got basketball on my mind.
Too much time in the gym.
That's because you and I were out of bounds a lot.
Yeah, we were hitting OB quite a bit. To be fair, Al, I wasn't hitting out of bounds nearly as much as you were.
Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Appreciate Walker Automotive Group paying for the round.
We're here to help. Ian off on the pitch.
Oh, he's in there safe.
Yes,
That's right.
Got under the tag.
So Ian
Aggressive
Cox
move there with 2 outs, trying to take third again.
Yep, steals third. That is Ian's second stolen base of the evening. He would have had stolen first to second if Jay was playing on, coaching first base tonight, but instead he stretched it to a double.
6 stolen
Lucas
bases
Hall up to
on the
bat.
evening.
Lucas is 0 for 1 on the night. Jams him inside again. He fouls it straight back. Counts 1 and 2 here, 2 outs. Ian Cox in scoring position, standing at third. Tiller's now at 54 pitches. He's been, for that velocity, he's been more effective than I thought he would be.
You get them hitters out on the front foot, you can be effective.
Breaking ball misses on the outside.
Umpire tonight does not like the outside corner at all.
2-2 count. 2 outs. Cox standing at third in scoring position. Lucas is going to hit one right between. Oh.
It was the exact same spot.
Exact same spot. Lucas knew to watch it. He did. He gets rung up. And that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. So that's the third out. Winfield scores another 2, though. Puts them up 6-0 here in this regional battle between Winfield and Chapmanville. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back.
3, 2.
All right, we're back here. Blake Withrow is still on the mound.
Archer Altizer come take his second round at the plate here. He struck out his first time up.
Blake came inside with that pitch, swing and a miss. Blake is now at 42 pitches on the evening. Misses a little outside, great pitch. But Altizer watched it for ball one. Swing and a miss, big cut.
We just heard another Cox. Jeff killed a bird today. So poor Jay.
Birds were
Poor
dropping
Jay.
like flies
Yeah.
in West Virginia. Blake misses on the outside, tried to get him to chase. He didn't. Also, Altizer with a disciplined at bat.
Jammed him there on the 2-2. Fouled out of play.
Blake misses inside and walks his second batter of the game. A leadoff walk for Chapmanville. That's a good sign.
Hit him in the foot.
Oh, it hit him in the foot. Excuse me. I'm sorry. He didn't just walk him. He hit him in the foot. So up comes number 26, Broxton Kirk, as Al nearly falls getting in his chair. Happens when you get to become a man of the age of Al Bijel. Double play ball hit to Jared Miller over to first. Got him. Double play. The traditional 4-6-3 double play. Turned there by Owen Taylor and finished off by Brody Ilderton with a little bit of a scoop. And just like that, Chapmanville's threat goes the way of the dodo. And now we've got a kid named Dingus up to the plate.
We got a guy that works for us at the Chevy store from Chapmanville named Dingus. It's maybe some relation.
Can't sling a dead cat around in Chapmanville without hitting a dingus, can you? Dingus is up 1-0, now 2-0 against a dealing Blake Withrow.
Blake's a little worried about them slinging cats.
Oh, comes inside.
That hurt that ankle on a cold night, wasn't it?
Dingus got out of the way, and he's up 3-0. He's probably getting the takes on here. I don't think that's smart down 6-0, but Blake comes a little inside, kind of. I'm not sure that was a strike, but he gets the call. 3-1 count now, 2 outs. Missed inside again, and hits his third walk of the game. So Blake's actually walked 2 people this inning.
Now 34, first baseman David Brown.
He's working fast tonight, Christian, getting the ball and ready to go.
He really is, working quick. Number 34, David Browning up to bat. This is the first baseman for Chapmanville. Fouls that one off down right field line. Goes down early, 0-1. 2 outs here. Winfield up 6-0 here in the top of the 4th.
Cody playing shallow and right.
Showing no respect
None.
as Blake misses on the outside
None
corner.
to the 5-hole hitter.
Cody does have some burners. This one's popped into shallow. Oh, Ian Cox comes over and makes the nice play. It looked shallow at first, didn't it, guys?
Had a little carry to it.
Got a little carry. I think a little backspin on it, and it caused it to carry. Ian comes over into right center, calls off Cody Green, makes the catch for out number 3.
Ian got a really good jump on that ball.
He really did. Ian's got some burners. Is Ian the fastest guy on the team? What do you think? Austin? Really? Wow. I can't. That's interesting. There is base running speed and there's just flat out speed.
There is definitely a difference.
We've seen that on some Knuckleheads travel teams.
We've got a new pitcher coming in the game here.
We got a new pitcher. Who we got here? What's he got on?
Number 25, maybe.
Does he have a mask on?
Appears to maybe have broken his
26.
nose.
Is his last name Zorro?
26.
26, that's Kirk.
Kirk appears to have broken his nose at some point in time in the last couple of weeks. Pitching with a mask on.
Huh. I wonder if the catcher ever tells him, I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. He's got on one of those masks. I've never seen this in baseball. It's one of those masks like they wear in basketball, like the clear mask that usually indicates that he's gotten his nose broken and they're trying to avoid any further damage. Not something I've ever seen in baseball. Have you guys?
No, and it looks like Coach Isaacs has posed the question if it's legal to have that on the mound.
Okay.
Home plate umpire went and asked Bob. Looks like everybody may be okay with it.
Guys, just so everybody knows, Al is okay. It's just we can't bother him right now. He's eating Fritos in the middle of the broadcast. So
Why would it be a problem that he wears a mask?
I don't know. I think Coach Isaacs is working any angle he can.
That's something you would do.
That is something you do.
Absolutely. Getting the kid's head early.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
A little glare coming off that shiny clear mask.
All right, so Owen Taylor will be up to bat for the Generals here in the bottom of the fourth, leading 6-0. Isn't it awesome that Winfield's got video cameras and able to broadcast this game on YouTube now? And they got all that, and all they can get is us to broadcast the game for them. Man, you can't have everything, guys.
Well, big money. You pay big money for you guys.
Big money.
We're working on a new contract, aren't we?
If we're not careful, they're going to cut our pay in half.
The hits keep coming. Poor Jay. His buddy Matt Porman's texted in that he killed a bird also.
Oh, my
They're
gosh.
just taking swipes at Jay left and right here this
One
evening.
right after another. Well, Kirk misses low on his first pitch. Doesn't get ahead of Owen Taylor like he'd want to in a beginning of an at-bat. Misses now low and outside.
When he's warming up, threw a lot of breaking stuff too. Starting out here, he's throwing 2 fastballs. Everything he threw in warm-ups was off speed.
I know this kid's name isn't James P., but I want to call him James P. Kirk so bad. Owen hits it hard to third.
Nice play.
Oh, bobbled at third. Thought he was going to get there get there safe. Owen's got some wheels. Scooped at first for the out number 1 here in the bottom of the fourth.
That was a great play by Browning at first base. He scooped that up. That was a hard throw.
It really was.
Hard play.
We got Cruz Davis back up to bat, top of the lineup.
He's got a single and a walk. Scored 2 runs tonight and stole a bunch of bases.
Fouled straight back.
Need to get him back on the base paths. Get this inning rolling.
Cruz is, like Ron said, 1 for 1 on the night. Been up to bat twice, got a walk. Very effective hitter for the Generals this year. Cruz just a sophomore. Got a couple sophomores, well, 3 actually playing in the game as Kirk bounces that one off a home plate and back to the backstop. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 out. Generals up 6-0. 8 hits on the ball game. Kirk misses low and inside on that one. I believe Jay said every starter tonight for Winfield has played knucklehead baseball in the Knuckleheads organization at some point.
Yes.
As Cruz takes strike 1 on the outside corner. That was quite outside. That was on the outside of the river.
It's 2 strikes on him.
It is 2 strikes. He fouled the first one back. Even count. 1 out. Breaking ball misses high. Kirk makes some adjustments.
Kirk's a pretty fidgety guy out there.
He is. I think he's getting himself comfortable. Looks in for the call. Comes low for ball 4, and it gets away from the catcher. Cruz speeds up as he rounds first, indicating he might go 2, but he didn't. He thought wisely about it and stays at first. Now we've got Brayson Downey up to bat. Best hitter on the team by average. 1 out with Cruz Davis standing at first.
It'd be interesting to see if Kirk can hold the runners at bay here a little bit better than Zeke did.
What would you do here, Al? You're calling it. What would you do?
As on in the field or pitching wise?
Yeah, if you're the Winfield's coaching staff right now, you got the best hitter up. Is Brayson Downey fouls one straight back. You got Cruz Davis on second. I think Cruz is already. Excuse me, on first. He's got a stolen base on the night.
3.
I'd send him again.
Send him again.
Absolutely. And he's going.
Getting him in scoring position.
Blowing away on the pitch.
They are taking advantage of this catcher tonight.
They've seen something. Pitcher's got to help him up out a little bit. Slide step.
I
Try to
haven't
get
noticed.
the ball out quicker.
How's his delivery in the stretch? Is it
Slow.
quick? Slow?
He's not helping his catcher out at all. It's Cruz's 4th stolen base on the night.
So now Brayson has Cruz Davis standing in scoring position. 1 out. Even count at 1. In the dirt again. Kirk
We seen a bunt tonight?
We have one. Ian bunted
Oh, that's
safely.
right. Ian did.
Magnificent bunt.
Oh, that's right. So, 6-0. Do you bunt with less than 2 outs?
I mean, I
not
don't
with this
typically.
guy. Not with
not
this
with this guy for sure.
Highest
with
batting
Brayson.
average on the team.
Yeah. Pitcher turns and Cruz retreats to second safely. Shortstop checking, now second. Comes home with a delivery, misses way outside to Brayson Downey. Pushes the count to 3-1. Again, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Winfield leading 6-0. 8 hits on the night.
Big lead at second.
How are the Fritos, Al? Misses outside again. They didn't want to come inside on Brayson Downey, and he gets the walk. So now, runners on first and second. What are we going to say, Al?
So, it's not really a bad walk to make a force out now. You turn a double play. So,
That's
with
true.
2 out.
Levi Crago coming in, the courtesy run for Downey.
Courtesy runner for the catcher is number 22, Levi Grego.
We're getting some help from the scoreboard operator tonight, Dr. Hall.
Got all the inside information,
And
all
he-
things Winfield baseball.
Well, I just want it to be noted that he agreed that if Jay was coaching first tonight, Ian doesn't take second on that play earlier. But as Kirk bounces one off of the plate again to the backstop and runners both advance, now we have runners on second and third with Jared Miller up to bat.
He's not throwing a lot of strikes. He's thrown 15 pitches, 5 strikes.
Oof. Jared Miller's 1 for 2 on the night.
So you're just looking something belt high here.
Jared does have an RBI though. Low.
It's tough when you're not in the zone to get a call and you help from the umpire too. So he's going to have to put something belt high in the middle and hope Jared doesn't swing.
Kirk throws a ball in 3-0. You got to give him the green light.
Jared's up 2-0, 1 out. Oh, fouls it off.
That was the one
But
he
it's-
was looking for.
Yeah, it looked like a
It
little bit of a
was.
change-up, though. A little off speed. Yeah. It looked like he was out in front of that.
So Jared will now see the 2-1 pitch. Runners in scoring position. Opening this thing up. They're going to tag up. That's deep to center. He retreats, makes the catch. Runners tag up. Cruz Davis comes home and scores to make it a 7-0 ball game with Levi Crago now standing on third. So, nice RBI sacrifice there by Jared Miller.
Hit that to the deepest part of the park, 385 to dead center, and he was out there, put the center fielder. We saw his back going after it.
Good heads up by the young freshman Crago for tagging up at second, right?
Absolutely. Now we got Big Brody Ilderton up to bat. Brody's 2 for 2 on the night. No runs batted in, but it hadn't seemed to matter so far as Kirk misses low. Like you said, Al, Kirk's still struggling to find the strike zone.
Got a big target here.
He does. Brody watches one tight inside.
Brody's trying to catch that left elbow on one of those fastballs going by.
He's not wearing a guard, and he's still trying to catch it. Pushes the count 2-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Winfield's already scored a run in this inning. Man in scoring position, standing at third. Brody with a rip out to left field. That's going to go. It's off of the scoreboard.
No, I think that hit the green sign below the
That
scoreboard.
either hit the green sign or the Rumble Ready Mix sign, but either way, it's a shot to the left center, scores a run, and Brody has, I think, his second double of the night.
Wearing the left field fence out to see.
Golly, that was a shot.
Brody's got some speed for a big guy, doesn't he?
He does. Brody can move. Did that hit the Roy Cool sign?
We're not.
Did that hit the Roy Cool sign?
I think it hit the rumbles.
If Mike
That rumble
Baldwin's
sign.
not here, I'm pretty sure it hit the Jersey Mike sign.
Kirk is getting beat up a little bit here as he misses outside to Blake Withrow. Winfield up now 8-0 here in the bottom of the fourth.
Blake trying to help himself out here. Little 2-out RBI. And
Oh,
he drives
another-
one to left, right center.
Another gapper.
He's on his horse.
Almost to the wall. Blake run.
3-0.
Oh, he's going to stretch this to a triple. Brody already scores. Blake slides headfirst into third for the nice triple.
He had 3 there, and then the right fielder with a little bit of a bobble, and he had no shot at that point.
How are we scoring that? Are we scoring that a double with
Double
a
with an
stretch? Double with an error on the right
I'm calling
fielder.
that a triple. I think he was not slowing down. On the road, that might be a double. At home, that's got to be a triple.
We're homers. If I'm running Game Changer, that's a trip.
It's a triple. We've got confirmation.
That's right. Okay, the scorer scored at a triple.
Is there any Chapmanville guys in here?
No,
It's
none.
home field advantage, Al.
None.
Actually, officially, it was a double with an error.
I probably would agree.
Triple's most exciting play in baseball. We're going to give him a triple.
And I'm okay with that.
It's not Fairland High School.
That's right.
It's where Al's from.
Does this give you flashbacks? Because it's all green. Is it all very
Yes.
familiar to you? Austin Blackwell with a
Nice
shot
play.
to third. Caught. Oh, no, he doesn't throw it. That's going to go down as a base hit. Hard hit ball to third.
Did he think the runner didn't take off?
I
Did he
think-
look back?
I think he won the dive. He dropped it, picking
I
it
think
up,
he
and I don't
did.
think he could ever get a grip.
Yeah, you're
then
running on
Blackwell
contact,
was-
and he's got to throw that to first. But
we've
are we scoring that as a base hit, gentlemen? Base
been-
hit for Austin
We've
Blackwell.
been told Blackwell might be one of the fastest kids on the team. Him or Ian Cox.
Austin's 2 for 3. Austin takes
on the
off,
pitch.
steals second. Ian sees ball 1. So Ian Cox at the plate. Ian is 2 for 2 on the night. We're hitting a lot of gaps tonight.
Hitting the ball hard.
11 hits on the ball game. 9-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. 3 runs already scored. Another man in scoring position, and again, here we go. 2 outs.
Up 9-0. I know you don't want to, but Ian wanted to lay that.
Excuse me. It is 10-0.
If Ian wanted to lay that bunt down the first baseline again, it's there. He can run for days. First baseman's playing almost in the grass.
Oh man. Ian sees a strike on the inside, but it doesn't matter. He's taking because Austin just stole third. So now we have another runner in great scoring position. Ian 2 for 2 on the night with he doesn't have an RBI. I don't know how. I thought he had a man in
He's
scoring
been the
position.
leadoff batter,
No,
too,
that's right. They called the balk and he didn't get that RBI
Right.
as Kirk misses low.
So, up 10-0, you still third.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coach likes to steal.
Wow.
He likes to run. He's like Cruz Walker in the Little League Championship. I'll just go ahead and throw that out there. Cruz Walker wasn't told to steal third. Pass ball, up 13-0. He stole. His third base coach got screamed at by mom. It's okay. It's the championship. Cruz didn't care if I got screamed at.
There's a lot of etiquette in baseball, right?
Yeah.
But I guess and then when you're home like that and you want to go home, what's the Mercer rule in West Virginia? 10 runs?
10, yeah.
After 5?
Yeah. And you want some insurance here.
And you're overcoming a loss. You lost a tough one down there. You want to make this one as painful for them as that was for you when you went down the road.
Ian got the walk, by the way, and now he's stealing second. He steals safely, and it gets by the second baseman as Ian slid in there safely, and that allows Austin Blackwell to come home and score the 11th run. So that's 5 runs this inning now for Winfield as Lucas Hall is up to bat. He's down 0-1. Kirk's still pitching. Now we have Ian standing at second base. And I think my golfing buddy's going to knock one in here.
Oh, that's
And
trouble.
am I correct?
That's trouble.
That's going to drop.
No, he's got it.
Oh, the right fielder comes over towards the line, makes the catch for out number 3. So we strand 1 runner,
3 hits
But
and 5 runs for the Generals.
we're up 11-0. I think we got to play 1 more for the run rule, correct, guys? Brett's shaking his head yes.
He's got to hold him here. And
We
it's
just gotta
over.
hold 'em
We
here
hold
and
them
it's
here
in.
and it's
Yep.
over.
You got a long drive home.
Do you
guys got
think-
5 minutes?
you think that
Blake
the-
Withrow currently pitching a great game and going in to the bottom of the 4th. Oh, excuse me, top of the 5th. I don't know how many pitches he's at right now. I'm trying to figure that out. Blake is at 57 pitches, 32 strikes, 14 batters faced. Again, Winfield with the 11-0 lead over Chapmanville, regional foe. Chapmanville beat us 4-3 in Chapmanville a few weeks ago.
We got a nasty text from Jay Cox just a minute ago. I'm not going to repeat it, but basically was not talking very nice about the opposing team.
You got
Well,
a
I mean-
conference game. You just don't let them give them any air to breathe out. You got to just.
Well, it's hard to pay for 2 sports, Al. So
They've donated all their funds to the basketball team.
their funds have all gotten spent in one area. So
You got Caden Akers up here.
Oh, was Ian the one that stole third?
Ian was the one that.
imagine that.
No,
No.
he
It
didn't,
was
did he?
Blackwell.
Blackwell stole third.
Jay got pretty defensive on that.
Does
so
Jay
I thought
get his
maybe
job back the way Starcher's running
I'm
these
not
kids?
sure.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure. I think Jay continues to see the bench, but Blake throws strike 1 in looking, strike 2 swinging.
Do we think Jay's like the injured NFL quarterback that loses his job to the backup?
I was thinking Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah, is that
He's
Tom
Drew
Brady?
Bledsoe. This is Tom Brady on first right now. That's Tom Brady. That's touchdown Tommy standing at first.
Greg's arm looks tired waving them kids around the bases tonight.
Gosh, no kidding. Blake misses on the outside. He was up 0-2. He's now up 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the catcher, Caden Akers. 0 for 0 on the night and rings him up.
handcuffed him on the corner.
Put that thing right on the inside corner with a little bit of heat.
For Chapmanville, number 6, Johnny Farley.
Up to bat, the designated hitter for Chapmanville, number 6, Johnny Farley. Jay continues to text. I continue to ignore him. I don't know what he's trying to tell us right now.
The turkey's really got him upset.
It's really got him
He's
upset.
really
As
upset.
Blake comes in on the outside for strike 1, looking.
They have turkeys in Tennessee.
They do. I don't know what he's doing. He could have gotten up early. That's his fault. Blake misses a little high on the outside.
I think he's already conquered Tennessee on his quest to all 50 states.
I know what he hasn't conquered. First base. As Farley fouls it straight back. Pushes the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes here. 1 out in the top of the 5th. Winfield up 11-0.
Now, Christian, in Jay's defense, he coached third base when he coached the Knuckleheads. He didn't coach first base. So he's trying to get some experience.
That's accurate.
Okay.
That's
it's
that
a little
Farley-
different over there.
Farley fouled it off
Now,
again.
he probably could have called Ryan and said, give me some pointers.
He could have.
Right?
He could have. All Ryan did at first base was just give guys the take sign. That's
And-
all he did.
and get
hold,
kicked out.
And hold their
And get
swag.
kicked out. Blake misses low and
I had a parent once tell
outside.
me that first base coach was the equivalent of right field for a little leaguer.
2-2 count. Blake looking to finish off the designated hitter, and he does. Strike 3 called on the outside. Farley watches it and makes the walk of shame back to the dugout. 2 outs here. Top of the 5th.
As Ian Cox is doing what was he, a little break dancing out there?
Is he break dancing?
Yeah.
We've got a pinch hitter up here, Christian.
We have a pinch hitter, number 11, Ethan Casey. I got to hand it to Chapmanville. Their carbon copies of their batting order are fantastic. They have every guy's number and their full name listed, along with the coaches. As Blake misses inside, goes down 1-0. Second pitch fouled back, evens the count at 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. But their lineup is fantastic. I mean, they hand these out and everybody knows every kid's name. You don't have to guess at it, especially if you're the voice of the Generals and you're trying to announce these kids' names. As number 11, I can't remember it's Ethan Casey. There I go. Back to their carbon copy. Misses that pitch on the outside, and Blake comes a little high and on the outside, misses, evens the count at 2-2. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
The dugout's ready to.
2-2 count. Misses again on the outside, pushes the count full. Pinch hitter Ethan Casey in there for Chapmanville. Trying to find some life. Fouled straight back.
Blake took a little extra time on that pitch, gather himself there. He's been dealing quick, getting this, knowing how important this out is. Get home early tonight.
Blake delivers a little outside and walks him. I think that's his 4th walk of the evening. Number 15, Jackson Thompson.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 15, Jackson Thompson.
So Chapmanville has 1 man on base, standing at first. That was the last pinch hitter. Now they have number 15, Thompson, just inserted into the ballgame. 2 outs for Winfield.
Trying to find a spark off the bench with these last 2 hitters, knowing they need 2 runs.
Blake comes across the plate for strike number 1. Always important to get ahead of a batter. Blake checks the runner, comes home, fouled off over first base for strike number 2.
With what limited base runners Chapmanville's had, it's tough. There's no lead over there with the lefty on the mound.
Not that Blake.
They can get him to chase on a high ball right here.
Probably a waste pitch. Fouls it back again, a little higher. I agree with you, Al. I don't think he can get his hands up there.
Looks like he can get around.
Like to see him keep it hard here. Don't slow anything down for the hitter.
Folks, I know this is a good broadcast, but there's nothing like being out at a Winfield game on a evening like this. And, that breaks up the no-hitter.
Tried to throw a changeup, I think. It
Tried
looked
to-
like it was some off-speed there, didn't it?
I guess.
Guy that late, you can't slow the ball down for him.
Well, nobody was talking about it, but Blake had a no-hitter until that batter. The guy hits a blooper just over second base for the first hit of the game for Chapmanville. A pinch hitter.
Looked like an off-speed pitch. I tell you, the first 2 strikes he had there, he was late on them swings. I mean,
Yeah, so don't slow
he
it
could
down
not
for him,
get
right?
around- He could not get around at all.
Don't slow it down there. Back at the top of the order here.
Back
with
to the top
Vance.
of the order for
2
Vance.
runners on. Most traffic you've had on the base pass all evening.
Easily.
It seemed to
Blake
be
delivers, and it's fouled back by Vance.
seemed to be a lot more aggressive here in this than they've been all evening.
Not much of a lead for either runner. Called strike 2.
Batter did not like that at all.
Blake looks in, working quickly still. Delivers, and it's fouled down third base line.
Looks like Blake's velocity's not changed much at all since the first inning.
Blake is currently at 81 pitches, pitched a Jim Dandy of a game. So the situation is 0-2 count, 2 outs. Winfield up 11-0 here in the top of the 5th. If Winfield can finish it here,
bring it high.
It'll end the ball game. Blake misses outside. Downey drops the ball, uncharacteristic. But that pushes the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 11 hits for Winfield on the game. And unfortunately, just 1 hit there. A little blooper for Chapmanville. Blake misses again outside. He's just trying to get into chase. 2-2 count, 2 outs.
Defense not worried about any of the runners on base. They've not given a look at the guy at second to hold a runner on, and he still has no lead.
Ooh. Inside pitch misses. Vance takes, pushes the count full.
The runners, they'll be going. They'll be taking off on this pitch.
3-2 count, 2 outs. You're right, Al. They'll be going. Vance fouls it off over the first base line again. The runners will have to retreat. Try this again. Blake looks back a second. Here's the delivery. Right to Cody Green in right field, and that's the ball game.
Cody played that well.
Cody played that perfectly. That lack of respect ended up just being great positioning, didn't it?
Yeah.
7 strikeouts with 18
It's a tough ball to field, the one hit right at you, and he handled it with no problem at all.
Well, our first broadcast ends in a 11-0 victory for Winfield. Seems like we're a good omen, fellas.
Let's hope so. When are we doing it again?
I'll be here soon. We'll try to let everybody know. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I know Jay didn't. He's still struggling.
Ian had a good game, so Jay should be happy.
Ian had a great game. We can go over some stats here real quick. End of the ball game, 11-0 Winfield. They scored 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and then 5 in the fourth. That was the big inning. 11 hits on the night, 0 errors. Chapmanville had 1 hit on the night, 1 error. Cruz Davis was 1 for 1 with 2 walks, no strikeouts. They had 2 strikeouts on the whole night, 4 stolen bases. Brayson Downey was 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Jared Miller 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs, no walks on the evening, but 1 strikeout. Brody Ilderton, big game, 3 for 3, 1 RBI, no walks. Blake Withrow, 2 for 3, 3 RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts. Austin Blackwell, 2 for 3 with 3 stolen bases, no walks. Ian Cox, 2 for 2, 1 walk, 3 stolen bases to push his total to 15 on the year. Lucas Hall was 0 for 3 but hit the ball well, 1 strikeout on the night. Owen Taylor was 0 for 2 with an RBI. So, great hitting night for Winfield. Blake Withrow ended up pitching 87 pitches, 52 strikes, 19 batters faced.
7 strikeouts.
7 strikeouts.
And only 3 walks with 1 hit.
So, fantastic night on the rubber for Blake Withrow. And that will do it for us, folks. For Ryan Walker and Al Beagle, I'm Christian Wells, and we are out.